I, without shame, will tell what you have done. If I get the chance, it will be in front of everyone. If I am kept in prison in these woods, I will fill the woods with it, and move the stones that know of my guilt to pity. The skies will hear of it, and any god that may be there. These are Philomella's last words. She is set on telling the world what happened to her, raped by Tereus, and made a mute. She vows to tell all, but immediately loses her ability to speak. The hopelessness that Philomela feels is comparable to that described in the Wasteland, where we see examples of people unable to communicate. The first being the hyacinth girl who recalls a warm memory of someone giving her hyacinths. Yet when she sees this person, she is unable to speak or even feel. She feels neither living nor dead. The next example is a nervous person who pleads for someone else to speak. Speak to me. Why do you never speak? Speak. They have their voice but still can't seem to communicate. Philomela is mentioned. She cries out, but to dirty ears, so no one listens. We are reminded the people of the wasteland are Philomela, but why can't they communicate? The answer, Tereus. Tereus cut out Philomela's tongue and has left all of the people in the wasteland unable to communicate. Well, not exactly Tereus, just what he represents. Lust, greed, and selfish interest. Since Philomela embodies all of the people in the wasteland, she also embodies T.S. Eliot's feelings. T.S. Eliot's tongue hasn't been cut out. Instead, everyone refuses to listen. This goes back to the line where Philomela is first mentioned. She cries out, and therefore T.S. Eliot cries out, but all people hear is jug, jug. As frustrating as this seems, there is hope. Philomela is able to find a way to communicate. She weaves a tapestry telling her story and through this is saved. Since Philomela and T.S. Eliot are symbolically the same, T.S. Eliot brings forth hope through the creation of the Wasteland. The Wasteland is bursting with allusions to literary pieces, and just as Philomela found salvation through art, T.S. Eliot has found the solution to the problems he describes in the Wasteland. The solution being art. And with about 62 allusions in the Wasteland, T.S. Eliot tells you the secret to salvation about 62 times. Line 428, right at the end of the poem, is
Poi s'escose nel fuoco che gli affinna, quando fiammuti che le don.
It means, when shall I be as the swallow? And of course, it's an allusion to a poem. But that's not exactly the point. He's trying to be like Philomela. She was turned into a swallow by the gods, and now T.S. Eliot wishes for the same. But even as he writes this, he has to do it in a cryptic way. He makes you Google strange Latin phrases about birds, and forces you to read stories of Philomela, and 61 other things. All of this T.S. Eliot did to bring culture, art, and meaning back into people's lives.